What's going on, everybody? I just want to take a second real quick to talk about the announcement regarding our Valorant roster. Obviously, I know it probably comes as a surprise that we're moving away from babyJ and Ec1s. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to both those players. There is never, ever, under any circumstance, where I want there to be a situation where their involvement with our organization is as short-lived as this one. And I think they're both incredibly talented players and clearly have a future in professional Valorant. And I think they'll land on their feet, or at least that's my hope, not only professionally, but personally. I think their contribution should not go overlooked. And I really just want to say thank you for them and the time that they invested into our organization. I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding why we made this decision. It's tough to say that this wasn't a results-based decision, but it really wasn't. Obviously a disappointing loss yesterday to the Guard. Cloud9 got the better of us, beating us 2-0 last week. And I think a lot of people just don't have the ability to look deeper into what causes issues with teams and rosters. In a lot of cases, in my experience of competing, sometimes it really doesn't come down to the talent and it doesn't come down to the results. It comes down to the culture, the mindset, and the philosophy and how the game should be approached. And Call of Duty was one thing. It's a little bit more singular in how the way the game is played. There's really only a couple right ways and a lot of wrong ways to play the game. But with Valorant, with all of the utility and the composition of agents, I feel like you can really get lost in the weeds and how the game should be played and how you should approach each match and each map that you end up competing on. So I would say this was a decision that we felt was necessary for the success or the potential opportunity for us to qualify in the future of 2022 in all the tournaments that are to come. And the format is just grueling, to be honest with you. Only 2 teams go to Iceland. And basically, if you don't qualify, your year is done, besides some of the, tier 2 or tier 3 tournaments that you can play in across different tournament platforms and websites and organizations. So it's really make or break. And we just felt like we didn't want to wait out the inevitable. We just felt like the roster and the players and the way that they meshed just didn't fit well together. And so, you got to take a big swing. And so we're excited to welcome Bang and JC Stanny to the roster, and we hope that we can find success. I'm really sorry to the community that's looking for a better long-term solution. I know that it's never fun dealing with turbulence and the rosters, and it's never fun to not have confidence in the organization that is fielding these players. But we're trying to win, and we never want that to come at the cost of recycling players and really not giving people the opportunity to perform and prove themselves. But it's a cutthroat circuit, and I think these are changes for the best. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that can give you a little bit of insight as to how we were thinking through this. And we now are looking forward to our match next week and hoping we can find some success. So thanks for listening. Thanks for understanding. And hopefully that made sense. Y'all take it easy.